All right, this is the 4th week, so this is the last week of our program. Now, I'll get into what you need to do for this week in a moment, but one thing which I want to go through first, which you guys must understand, is yes, this is the end of the 4-week program, but it is not the end by any means. You can't just, say, oh, tick, that's done, and I'm going to go back to my old ways, because your old ways will get you back to where you were. Now, whilst that may be comfortable and that may be very, very easy to do, of course you don't need to stay as strict as you were over this 4 weeks, but maybe a blend of the two, okay? So you can still make some progress, even if it's not at this rate. If you don't really want to, that's cool, but you're still slowly stepping forward. You're still gradually moving forward, so that maybe in a year or two time, you've got the results you wanted, okay? Obviously it would be better to have them in 6 months or 12 weeks, but hey, at least you're still getting there. What you don't want to do is fall off the wagon, okay? Go back to your old ways, completely stop, tick the box because it's done. Because unless we've got to your goal, okay, and you know how to condition it and maintain it, then we're not done. So if you struggle with that, of course, don't forget, please reach out to me. You can shoot me through a private message anytime, Riker Johnson. On Facebook, more than happy to help, or hit us up on one of the hashtags, Body Confidence 4-Week Program. So what you need to do for this week, okay, is you need to make sure that you go back, all right, to the 2nd week's exercise plan. So 1 and 3 was the same, and now 2 and 4 is the same. And again, you're trying to either complete all the reps or you're trying to beat it in less time. Same exercise, but less time, same weights. So, and now what you want to do with the food is you still want to maintain that high protein, okay, and that lower carbohydrate plan, right? Now, it's crucial, it's important that once you finish this, you don't just go back to your old habits, because if you've gone lower carbohydrates for a while, 4 weeks, 2-3 weeks, let's say, then you will start to lose what we call muscle glycogen. Now, that's basically the energy storage in your muscle cells, okay? You force that out of your body, so your body has to use body fat for energy. Now, if you go and carb up next week and just have like a whole bowl of pizza or pasta or chips or, loads of fruit, okay, even if they're healthy, you're going to gain a lot of weight and hold a lot of water retention. Now, the trick is to increase your carbohydrates slowly, okay, over the next 4 to 6 weeks. If you don't do that, you'll just pile the weight back on, get demotivated and say this program didn't work, say diets aren't for me, exercise isn't for me, I'm just born fat or whatever, which is actually not true. So over the next 4 weeks, you need to make sure you slowly reverse diet, okay, reverse out, and gradually increase your carbohydrates. Again, if you want to know more about that, send me through a private message, Riker Johnson on Facebook, more than happy to help. So that's what you need to do, for the diet part, is you need to make sure you stick through right to the end, okay? And of course, the most important part is you must take a measurement, all right? So measure yourself like you did at the start, take a photo like you did at the start, and then compare the two, and you can see what changed, how much changed in 4 weeks. It's not a long period of time, in 4 weeks, so then you can understand if it worked, if it didn't work, and if it's for you. It'll also let you know if it's easy to follow. So you've got 3 things to do this week. First one is week 2 exercise plan. The second one, okay, is your measurements, and the third one is making sure you stay on track with your food right through to the end of the week. Now, what I would highly recommend you guys do is I'll send you out a little bit more information over the course of the week to make sure you stay on track. But at the end of this week, I'll send you through a short little questionnaire that'll let me know exactly what is going to work and what won't work for your body type, your metabolism, and your goal, okay? Once I know that, I can put together a plan that'll actually show you exactly what you need to do over a 12-week period, okay? So go through that. I'll send it through in an email later this week. If you've got any questions, just reply back to me or shoot me out on Facebook, and we'll get in touch from there. But don't forget, week 2 exercise, staying on track with your food, and do your measurements. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, live body confident.